Welcome! This video was created for the data analysis class. We will answer 3 questions using a video game sales dataset. The questions are the following. What are the genres that are more likely to get a high rating? Does user rating reflect more on the sales or is the critics rating? How does the popularity of platforms change throughout the years? To answer our first question, we look into the total game count per genre, where action is clearly the genre with the highest amount, but if we look into the genres platforms shoot and role-playing that have less games, we can see in the following graphs that these genres have more sales than action games. So to answer our question, we look deep into the numbers and saw that a higher amount of sales in a genre means this genre is more likely to get higher ratings, while having a bigger amount of games in a genre doesn't influence the ratings. Then we proceed to our next question. Does user rating reflect more on the sales or is the critics rating? After normalizing the data, we can see that in every genre user score is higher than critics, except in sports. Yet, we look into the correlation graph, we can see that the critics score correlates twice as much to the sales, hence critics ratings are more important. For our third question, how does the popularity of platforms change throughout the years? First, we look into the games quantities per platform, where PS2 and DS dominate the charts. Then, if we see how many years a platform has lived, it's obvious that PC is the oldest, and how platforms created after the 2000s have a general life cycle of 10 years. Finally, we can see the amount of games released by year per platform, where generation of platforms peak around the same time, and in every generation increases the amount of games. It should be noticed that most likely we're missing data of the newest generations, and these haven't reached its peak. Conclusion. For the first question, based on the previous graphs, the role-playing genre for both user rates and critics. For the second question, critics score has a higher correlation to global sales and user scores. For the third question, platforms' lifespan used to be shorter, and nowadays they can last up to 10 years.